If leaves are nature's solar panels, here is the weird question. Why are they green? Why aren't they black? A black leaf would seem like the perfect sunlight trap. It could absorb almost every color, but forests, gardens, and grasslands are mostly green. So is green a mistake? Is a leaf throwing away the very color it needs? The usual answer is, leaves are green because of chlorophyll. That is true, but it is only the front door of the story. Imagine sunlight as a box of colored crayons arriving at a leaf. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. Chlorophyll is like a very picky catcher. It catches a lot of blue light and a lot of red light, but it catches much less green light. Now the accurate version, chlorophyll molecules, especially chlorophyll A and B, absorb certain wavelengths of light more strongly than others. Blue and red are absorbed strongly. Green and near-green wavelengths are absorbed less strongly, so more of that light remains available to bounce around, pass through, or leave the leaf. That is why we see green. But here's the first twist. Chlorophyll is not exactly a tiny green mirror. A better picture is a room full of curtains. If the blue and red curtains are thick, blue and red light get swallowed quickly. If the green curtain is thinner, more green light travels through the room and scatters back out. In a leaf, the room is made of cells, cell walls, air spaces, water, and chloroplasts. The leaf looks green because green light is less absorbed and is diffusely reflected or transmitted by those structures. So does that mean green light is useless to plants? No, and this is where the simple classroom answer breaks. Think of a leaf like a theater. The chloroplasts near the top surface are the front row. Blue and red light are so easily absorbed that many of those photons get grabbed near the front. But green light can travel deeper, like a late-arriving guest walking past the front row to reach seats in the back. The accurate version, green light can penetrate deeper into leaf tissue than red or blue light. In strong white light, green light absorbed by lower chloroplasts can contribute meaningfully to photosynthesis. A 2009 study in plant and cell physiology found that green light can drive leaf photosynthesis effectively under certain strong light conditions. Now let's shrink down even further. Inside a leaf cell are chloroplasts, tiny green structures where photosynthesis happens. Inside those chloroplasts are stacks of membranes holding photosystems. When a useful photon hits the right pigment, it can excite an electron. For a child-friendly image, picture a ball on a staircase. Light gives the ball a kick, sending it to a higher step. The leaf can then use that lifted-up energy to run chemical work. The accurate version, absorbed light energy helps move electrons through photosynthetic systems, producing energy-carrying molecules that help the plant build sugars from carbon dioxide and water. But now the big question returns. If light gives energy, why not build black leaves that absorb everything at the surface? Because a leaf is not just trying to grab light, it has to manage light. Too much energy in one place can be a problem, like pouring all the water into the first cup while the cups behind it stay empty. A real leaf is layered. It must deliver energy through the tissue, avoid damage from excess light, balance water loss, protect delicate machinery, and keep photosynthesis running under changing sunlight. The accurate version is cautious. Scientists do not reduce green leaves to one single reason. The color likely reflects several constraints at once: pigment chemistry, the solar spectrum reaching Earth, leaf structure, energy transfer inside photosystems, and the advantage of distributing usable light through the leaf rather than absorbing everything at the surface. And leaves are not always green. Young leaves can be red or bronze. Autumn leaves can turn yellow, orange, red, or purple. Some plants keep purple or red leaves even during the growing season. Those colors come from other pigments, and sometimes from chlorophyll breaking down or being masked. That tells us something important. Green is not the only possible plant color. It is just the color produced by one of Earth's most successful light harvesting systems. So why are leaves green? Not because green light is worthless, not because plants made a mistake, and not because chlorophyll is simply a green mirror. Leaves are green because chlorophyll-rich tissues absorb blue and red light strongly, let more green light survive, and use a living architecture that spreads light through the leaf. The forest is not green because it wastes sunlight. It is green because a leaf is doing something more subtle than a solar panel. It is catching light, sharing it, and surviving under the sun.